Guys, Megazard here. PU Monday. I was hoping to upload my seasonal games. Unfortunately, my opponent had to build, he didn't have the time to fight just yet, blah blah blah. I don't blame him, he should prepare, just try. But that just means I didn't get those games in, so I was looking for games to find, and this is the one. So, a little bit of backstory on this. This team is now on sample teams, so if you want to go steal it, I think it's a good team. I've been having just a lot of fun playing with it. I know other people have been like, Zard, I like this team, so you know what? If you want to go check it out, PU sample teams, it's either going to be in the first post, or if no one's put it in yet, it'll be the last post that I just submitted it in. Anyway, against Man of Many, I'd been hanging out in the PU room for about an hour, just chatting. I'm like, okay, I gotta go submit the sample team, because Galbia wants more sample teams, and then Marrow God's like, Zard, your team probably sucks, don't submit. I'm like, okay, I'll fight you. Marrow God just refused, so I ended up challenging Man of Many instead. That's kind of the background. So there were a lot of people in this game, we were active in the chat. It was a pretty cool game, so maybe you might have seen it from someone, but this ends up being a very interesting game. Looking at team preview, we both have offense, which is going to be fun. Neither of us can perfectly switch into each other's threats. I don't really have a jump left switching. He doesn't really have anything to take on Ninjask. Gabite can sort of do things, but he has a couple of checks. Driftblim can maybe do stuff, but he does have the Rotom and the Golem. Stuff like that. Offensive matchup. The thing about my offensive matchup is this is the team I did use in the Battle of the Week for the last PU Monday, but I've replaced Scarf Simisage with Band Ninjask, because I just felt like the team was missing something, and I couldn't really tell what it was, so I just filled around the slot, 15 minutes or so, and then I realized Ninjask it still has that fast revenge killing status. It's not as fast, it will lose to some extra things, but the payoff is just much stronger, helps me out versus grasses. The team is weaker to certain things like Scarf Dodrio, but I feel like it's definitely worth it, and Scarf Dodrio isn't that common anymore, I guess, which is nice. So yeah, I like Ninjask a lot over that slot, and the reason that's huge is he doesn't have anything to take it on. It's, no matter what, faster than any member of his team, unless it's Sunny Day Jump Luff or Gorbis gets up two shell smashes, but that's just not likely to happen. That's something that outspeeds my Ninjask, so it's going to be very useful, because in the offense versus offense matchup, if I have that fast cleaner, that's just going to be very nice, and Ninjask is a very fun mon to play with right now. Looking at his threats, he doesn't have one specific thing, like Rotom fucks with my team, Jumpluff fucks with my team, Grumpig can fuck with my team, Gorbis can be annoying, so it's more about how he breaks me down. There's nothing at team preview that I'm like, if I don't preserve this one thing, I'm totally toast. Nothing like that, except for Ninjask. Ninjask is my win con. I need the Ninjask. I need the bug. So, he leads with Rotom, I lead with Ninjask, and frankly, normally I just hate people who just blindly lead with Ninjask and they click U-turn. Doesn't matter if they have a Pro Pass, doesn't matter if they have a Stun Fist. They lead Ninjask or click U-turn, but I really have no reason not to. He has nothing to stop me from doing that. Like, I'm guaranteed a good 60% of chip on something, and that's exactly what happens. 60%. So I'm going to start out just by making the bold play, going right to Raichu, expecting the T-Bolt. He actually subs. Like, he knows I'm U-turning. He knows he can get up the free sub. I thought, based on his team, it would be Scarf Rotom and like a Specs or Nasty Plot mine, but I got it backwards. It's Breaker, Life Orb Rotom, and a Scarf mine. So here, I predicted a Nasty Plot, which is I Nasty Plot, predicting him to go to Grumpig, because I'm like, okay, he wants to keep his Rotom. It puts in a lot of work. It can screw around with Grumpig, it OHKOs the Minion and Gabite, and Driftwoman. It's faster than all of them. He's probably not going to want to let it die, so I might as well Nasty Plot, and then I can just break through his Grumpig. That's totally wrong. He just kills me with a Blizzard. I over-predicted hard. Oopsie. So, I'm going to go back to Ninjask. It's a free U-turn. Again, free 60% on something, not bad. So I'm just going to cleave U-turn, do a solid 66% to his damn Jumpluff. I don't really have a sleep fodder, so I decide on Gabite, because the main thing Gabite's going to be stopping is Golem, and I do have Lumineon for that, so he doesn't miss sleep powder or anything, and he is just going to straight up U-turn on out into Rotom, as I'm just staying asleep. I do kind of hope for dodge here, but at this point, Gabite is the sleep fodder. because I don't expect him to preserve jump. Like, he can preserve jump fluff, but he doesn't really need to, and jump fluff's just less of a threat now it's gotten that kill, so I can just go back to Ninjask and U-turn as he does sack jump fluff, and that's sort of what I expected. So Grumpig is my switch in because no matter what, it doesn't really have a terrible matchup. The only thing I wouldn't want him sending out on Grumpig is the jump fluff to put me to sleep, but now that it doesn't have that, it can just basically sort of 1v1 his whole team. He goes Rotom. I'm going to expect a plane split, which is going to heal him up enough to take him out of range of focus of Psychic, so I do hit Focus Blast. He actually just ends up T-bolting, not even trying to do that, and fortunately I don't miss Focus Blast. I'm just saying that because that wasn't just me being ballsy, like I'm going to hit Focus Blast. He goes Golem. I do expect Rocks, so I'm going to Psychic without any fear of Sucker Punch, but he actually just straight up kills me with an Earthquake. But the chip on Golem is amazing, because now if Drifloon gets up a sub and he's not Rock Blast, I can kill it, and he's in range of Ninjask, which is great, because before that was his Ninjask check, Golem. So he goes right to Gorbis. I can Toxic this dude, he's gonna Shell Smash, and here's the thing, if he just goes for an attack, I'll be able to survive that U-turn out, and then at that point, Ninjask is winning this game, and that's no matter what. Choice Band Ninjask is gonna come through here. And if he does Shell Smash again, which is what happens, something actually got to outspeed Ninjask, I do have an ace in the hole, which is the fact that on Sub Leichy Drifblim, it's always going to be like Sub Acrobatics knockoff, but in the last slot, typically it's Will-O-Wisp or Destiny Bond. I've actually been having a lot of fun with Sucker Punch, because it really helps patch up that pre-unburdened speed, take on a couple of priority users, like, I don't know, Pawniard, it's nice. So he goes Golem. I am scared out into Luminion. And what I definitely should have done, there was no reason not to defog. All I have to do, as long as Stealth Rock aren't up, Ninjask inside, game over. Boom. That's done. As long as rocks aren't up, because then I'm in range of Golem's Sucker Punch, which I'm assuming he has. I just, looking at this team, I sort of just guessed it was weakness policy, not cussed at. It could be cussed at, but I'm playing this game assuming he's Sucker Punch. All I had to do was defog. That was free. But what I'm going to end up doing is U-turning this. It makes a ballsy play. Even if I Scald would have won. Then he has nothing to take on Ninjask at all, because the other two Molins are slower and get O-code. But he leaves it in, making a ballsy play, or so I thought. But then as I sack Drifblim as my death fodder, he actually just clicks Earthquake. I don't even think it was ballsy. I think he was just trying to hit Luminion after the defog, even though that would mean the end of the game. So I'm going to Sucker Punch him. Doesn't quite KO. I was hoping to dodge a Sucker Punch, but he does just click Rock Blast and gets the number of hits that he needs to kill me. So now I go back to Luminion. And this time he is going to preserve the Golem. And I was just rather confused here. Just what his plays were really weird. I didn't get it, but I'm going to learn why soon. So he goes Grumpig. I'm like, great. All I have to do, click Defog, get Ninjask in, no rocks up, I win. Easy as that. He's gonna Calm Mind, I don't even care, it's just a free U-turn right back out to Ninjask. That's what I should have done. So, he's gonna Psychic, I U-turn into Ninjask, and then, I'm gonna be frank, this game only gets a lot closer because I'm gonna make just a really dumb play. All I have to do is click X Scissor, and I win. No questions asked, but I'm like, okay, I can U-turn. I'm still gonna win, right? His Golem's too low to do anything. Luminion might even win on its own, no problem. So he's gonna send out the Mr. Mime. And then I'm gonna realize, why did he leave Golem in, then save it? It's because he has Healing Wish. Did I screw up? I might have screwed up. Now, I don't know if I'm in range of Sucker Punch, but I'm just gonna play, trying to dodge the potential Sucker Punch. I Toxic. He's not gonna click Sucker Punch. Oh, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. I don't have time to re-record this, but I will. I actually clicked Toxic, because if he's Custap Golem, Scald puts him into Custap range, then he kills me with Earthquake, and then he explodes on Ninjask and wins. I can't do that, so I have to Toxic. That's the play here. I don't know whether he's Sucker Punch or whether he's Custap, but I was just trying to play the middle ground, just being safe. As he Rock Blasts, only gets 3 hits. Earthquake was probably safer because there was not a shot in hell I was going to Ninjask, but I click Defog as he Sucker Punches. If he was Custap, that was a dangerous move, but I decided that's just the play because I'm going to click Defog again, but at this point it doesn't matter. It may seem like a 50-50 because, look, I die. His Golem isn't in range of Choice Banded X Scissor. It's just not. But what it is in range of is Choice Banded Ninjask's Dig. Not at 65%, but because I can stall out the turn from the Toxic, Choice Band Ninjask is actually just going to clean up this game for me with fucking Dig. Best move, filler. Fuck Giga Drain, you don't need Giga Drain. You don't need it. Just run Dig. It's the best move ever. So that is the legend, the saga, the tale of Choice Band Dig Ninjask. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you hopefully soon with those PU seasonal replays.